What's up, everyone? Garage 79R. We're getting ready to do a test fire on the Paseo convertible build. Getting ready to fish the harness. Where am I at? I'm working backwards here. Fish the harness through the car. It's not. I mean, it's partially up. It's some things I didn't undo because I did not need to get in there. But yeah, it's just so make sure everything works. I'm gonna put it all in, plug everything in. I got a new battery because the old battery wouldn't take a charge. So we're gonna put this in. We're gonna do test fire. Oh, I got pop in the radiator too, and just make sure everything seems to work. Then I can put all the plastic cladding back on all the wires and whatnot. I'll show you what we're doing for gauges. We're kind of going sort of Japanese style. We're just putting gauges where there's spots. Since we don't have AC, I decided to delete one of the vents because it was broken anyway. Did a little grinding, both of those gauges will fit in there. I also got the boost controller up there. That I'm not worried about that right now. The Y band is wired in. I got to run the cable for the O2 sensor out in a minute. But all the connections are there. Like for the send a signal to the ECU. So soon I'll be getting ready to fire this up. You can see this lovely two-tone in chrome dash that the previous owner did. Yeah. Anyway, we're not worried about aesthetics. We're worried about making this thing run and be fun. Okay, everything hooked up and get it. Let's give it a first try. All right, I'm gonna mess with it. Try this again. All right, I'm not gonna lie, it took a few tries. I got it to kind of kick. I think we're there. Not happy. Yeah, boy! You want launch control? We got launch control. So, yeah, the convertible runs. I got the fan on because I'm smoking out the joint. I had a couple dumb issues in the beginning. I won't lie, it took me, I think, 4 tries to get it to cough. And just dumb thing. I forgot. I was too busy. Like, I had like 5 things to do, and I kept jumping between the two, and I forgot to like hook up the starter. Dumb shit like that. Once I got sorted and figured out a few things, got the cough, mess with it some more. Now it actually starts better than Earl does. So I just rigged up the radiator. I totally forgot to mount it. I gotta move the feet on the bottom. I have to cut them off, drill out the welds and move them. So that's just kind of rigged up for now. It's like a run the thing. I initially started it without it, but then I had to sit there and mess with it. So I rigged it out real quick. Obviously the wiring is not wrapped up. Putting it together, I'm fighting a few dumb things, but it works. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more and try to get like the idle and stuff sorted. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm still got this. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to the GM one, which here's the pigtail for that, and the GM one is in the pipe. So I'll rig that up because it's stupid to run boosts with a push-in style intake air temperature sensor. But I wanted to get it, somewhat running. Yeah, and I say it actually starts right up pretty darn good. Still gotta mess with it some more, but I mean, literally, this is the first 10 minutes of it running with this ECU. It already runs better on this ECU, just kind of thrown together, than it did on the old shit, because something was wrong with this car beforehand. But yeah, the convertible lives on, and it lives on a SpeedyEFI fish dog ECU. So now we're in the home stretch. I mean, I still got a ton to do to this car. I got to put it back together. I got to pull the harness back out and wrap that up and get it cleaned up. I got to hook up the boost controller, do all this stuff. So it's like I'm at like that 85 to 90% point, and now the last 10% is going to take. It's all the detail stuff, but it works, and that's more than what I could have said about this car before we started on this project, because it barely ran, and when it did run, it ran like shit. So hell yeah, it's running. I didn't doubt myself, but there's always, you know, you always fight dumb things, and be happy. It's been a lot of work on this car, and there's still a lot to do. See you guys on the next one.